Alright everybody, welcome back, and we got ourselves another video of a character. And as we see here, Mini Vegeta is going to be the character we have a look at here, because the Diamond campaign is on. So yeah, we're going to get straight into this here. Out much need to say, we're going to ignore the strengths. And as we see here, he's a yellow type. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I mean, Ku needs rid of. Or rather, someone like Vegeta did rid of him. That's fair play to him. That is fair play. And let's see here, obviously, and he's going to be a blast type. So, not exactly the greatest. I mean, for Vegeta Clan saying, yes, fair enough. But they're not the greatest for Diamond itself, because slightly more strike-based, but I digress. I mean, there's strike saying here, but still. Let's see here. Okay, armor, fair enough. And extra damage. That's already a good plus. And another bit of extra damage. Okay, so he's a very high damage dealing character. Special move. Let's see. Destroys all special move arts. Wait, what? Okay, I might be stupid. But, so what, you need to have like a hand? So let's see. Get a permanent reduction to special move arts cost on activation up to a total of -15. Okay. So I best guess it may or may not be related to how much he can do, but still. Oh, he has unique age. Okay. Draws a special move arts next. Okay, so he's a very heavy blue card main. Similar to Daima Goku. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's see here. What's the green card saying here? I mean, on this here. Uncancelable 3 times. That's very good. Next up, green card. Card key. Damage cover null. Dragon Balls, 2 of them. And cancels, okay. +2 card draw speed. I'm sorry, +2. 2. Mate, that's just stupid. You're looking for long combos at this point. What the hell is wrong with you? But no, fair enough, respect to us. Alright, let's see. Ultimate. 30. Okay, so it's not uncancelable, that would have been sick. Nullify. Okay, that's. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, it's not bad. It's not so bad. Alright, let's see here. Destroy 1 card of main ability, then draw the ultimate. 30. Okay. Okay, so you need to use the Vanish as like a best bet for him to use Vanish. And that's basically the highest of the game. 320, 250. Rise and Rush damage. Okay, so you really want to be building your Rise and Rush. So the free-to-play GT Goku can work if you manage to keep him alive for longer than 5 seconds. But besides the point. Alright, let's see. Unique abilities. What we have here. He gets blue card immediately 3 times. Gets health key. Okay, remove Rise and Rush seal. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see here. Strike or blast darts. Draw another card. Okay, so you... Okay, so he has multiple ways of getting things. Special move, draw... I'm sorry. You can get 90% uncancelable. Okay, we're going to have to go over the damage at the end of this here. This is going to be interesting. On Rise and Rush for overdrive attack 2 times. Destroy entire hand, then draw 1 of each. Nullify endurance. That's uncancelable. Well, anyway, say goodbye to say goodbye to Super Saiyan 4. Oh, that's great. Okay, destroys all that when on the battlefield. Enemy I'm sorry, he seals everything but blast darts, or destroys everything but blast darts and seals your rush. Mate, that's what the I mean, it's thankfully it's 3 times, but besides the point. And ally is prevented from switching. Oh, so he has multiple ways of sealing your rush. You don't need to be rushing. Okay, as I thought, strike whenever I saw it. And blue card. Okay, let's see here. Sustained damage type. Okay, so let's see. Greatly when you hit. Okay, let's see. When full 25, next activate a special move. 50%. Okay, so this Vegeta seems pretty decent. He's very gimmicky in a sense as well. But now the question is, what is the most damage you can get out of him? I'm going to be calculating that in a second here. Give me 1 minute. And from calculating all the damage you can get from this here, you can get at the absolute maximum. That's because for 1 card you use, you get another card. So in other words, you can get at most to 6 cards. But we'll just do the 5. And plus the fact that you get a special move. Once you draw a special move, right, it increases your damage by 30%. And we will calculate it all the way up, because otherwise it'll only be 465 if you don't include the other 2 times you get it. But if you do include the other 2 times, that's 525. That is basically the exact same as Legends Limited Gohan, like fully revived with main abilities and all done. But if you want to include the special move damage, let's just say that you use the special move damage after you've done all the cards, you've drawn all your blue cards in order to get the most amount of damage up. You're basically looking at 615% to your damage as soon as you hit it, which is insane. Why is that? Because for number 1, right, if I scroll down here, this here is getting a permanent for the next activated special move, 50%, right? That's 50% already. And if I scroll even further back up here to the blue card itself, you get 40 and it's uncancelable. So you basically get an extra 90% that is uncancelable, right? Because again, it says here, uncancelable. So Vegeta is going to be doing some mental damage. That's all I can say. And he is slightly gimmicky because he does far too much. It's going to be far too annoying because, again, Rise and Rush or Overdrive draws everything. So in other words, you're just starting off with a fresh hand and you nullify Endurance. Again, goodbye Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Rise and Rush or Vanishing... Rise and Rush, Seal, Rush and main ability. Although thankfully, this is 3 times. This here for some reason isn't. But it is what it is. This one destroys all strike green and blue cards. Doesn't get rid of blast cards. So Super Saiyan 4 can still run free on that. And Gohan obviously can still main ability and draw everything else. But besides the point. It's stupid. Thankfully, this here is only 2 times. But that's... You're not going to get any more than like once or twice in a match. At most you can get 3. But you can only really get that once or twice. So that is basically just a whole game for this one ability. So yeah, fun times. Vegeta is looking to do shit. And he looks to be stupid. Which, you know what, fair enough. And I've actually got an idea. So do I think this Vegeta is going to be viable? I would say because his thing is mostly pure damage, he doesn't really get too much extra like guard. Like his only base guard is going to be 250, which is still very high. Like here, 250 is still very high, but extra 50%. I forgot to even include the Rise and Rush damage. So we're taking the 625 or 525, sorry, 615 if you use the blue card, 525, you basically get 575 for your Rise and Rush damage, so you really want to run him with characters that can easily get your Rise and Rush. In other words, the free-to-play GZ Goku can actually do that very well for you. But besides the point, but still, do I think he's worth summoning? If you're a fan of Super Saiyan 3 for starters, i.e. Ryujin, yes. If you're a fan of Vegeta, he looks to be very good. For once, a Vegeta unit's going to be good. I don't know, Super Saiyan 3, so I might be a bit lenient. If you're a fan of Daima, yes, obviously. But if you really just don't care, then fine enough. That is what it is. You're not going to be missing out, other than the support. But being realistic, Puar looks like shit. That's all I can say. Puar does look like absolute shite. Because it seems to be tailored to Dragon Ball. So unless that's the next campaign after Daima, he's going to be doing nothing. So yeah, that's the fun of it. So yeah, if you want to summon, go right ahead. If you're a Vegeta fan, Daima fan, Super Saiyan 3, or you think he looks cool. But if not, fine enough. Anniversary is in a few months. If you want to save up for that, get yourself 50,000 Chrono Crystals. Or maybe 100,000 if we're very lucky. Then yeah, go right the hell ahead. But yeah, I shall see you all in the next video. Because I got a very interesting video for whenever Vegeta does come out though. If I ever get to doing it.